Hello there, Aries. Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. Today we're going to be doing your beginning of January tarot card reading for 2024. I hope you had a great New Year's celebration and everything is starting off well for you. Nice cards so far. Love it. And I hope everything's going well. Just as a reminder, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Everything is here to empower you to make the decisions that will create the life that you want. You know, give that power back to you so you can use that power of choice. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So really good stuff. Let's talk about your recent or long-term past. For some of you, emotional highs. I see the King of Cups right here. You know, emotional mastery and control. I think for some of you, like, there was just a lot of joy to have been felt, you know, and for you to really bask in that joy, if you will. We also got the Sun card. That's why I say joy specifically. So I think for some of you, you've really come to like an emotional understanding about yourself. Being able to deal with your emotions, how to control your emotions, how to use them for your best benefit, all of those things. So I think there's something here where not only are you in control and in power of your emotional mind or emotional heart, emotional mind, I guess emotional intelligence, that's the thing too, but beyond, anyway, we also got the Sun saying that it's a joyful moment as well. So that's kind of nice. I kind of like seeing that. Never seen those two together. But really, I think there's a lot of joy and fulfillment to be had right now from the past as you are coming into 2024, you know. I mean, Christmas time, New Year's, big times for celebration. We also got the Ace of Wands here. So if you really felt like toward the end of the year, coming in to start this year, to start something new, a New Year's resolution, or just a big change that you wanted, I think with this emotional high that some of you may have experienced has really made you ready just to accept the next chapter, to start something new, whatever it is. Life is really saying, you know, take this walking stick, take this torch, you know, and explore life a little bit, you know, take some risks, calculated risks. Don't be too foolhardy, but you know, just play around with life, experiment, you know, go out and wander and explore, you know. And I think it's really saying that, you know, that you're ready for the next chapter of what it is you're supposed to be doing, learning, achieving, whatever it may be. And so let's move on to the present. So first of all, let me just piggyback off of that. The Seven of Wands here comes right underneath that Ace of Wands. So really it's saying, you know, if you really did start something new for this new year, like a New Year's resolution, or you're really trying to make a new venture happen, or you've gotten really interested in something that you're passionate about, you may start to feel some roadblocks, some resistance, a little frustration. That's completely fine. I think this card really here is to tell you that, you know, you don't give up. You know, life, whenever we start anything new that we are interested in, whatever hobby or path we may choose, we're always going to be met with resistance and like challenges of any kind. So, you know, it's just saying that this isn't any different. It's really saying just to keep going, to persevere, to persist. And yes, those things are very frustrating to do when you are expected to just withstand a lot of BS sometimes. But that's part of the game. You know, you have to work for things that are meaningful and worthwhile sometimes in order to find that fulfillment. So really, I think this is just saying if you are coming across any frustrations or any roadblocks, challenges, just to continue moving forward. Otherwise, you know, it's not worth walking away from just yet, I feel like, with that card. So let's move on to something else. Let's see, Two of Cups here, right in the middle of your reading. There's nothing here particularly that says anything about love, you know. If you have been going through a breakup at all, or have gone through a breakup recently, I would say that things are looking pretty okay, honestly. For some of you, I think you could be taking it just fine, to be very honest. You know, if love has left the building, you know, for some of you, I don't think that it was that much either of a surprise, or it really just was all right because maybe you were over it at that point. I'm not sure, one or the other, but I really feel like, you know, you've come to peace with it in a certain sense. Beyond reading that, if you're not looking for love and you really are just single and working on yourself, which that's where I feel like this reading is going, the Two of Cups reversed really says, like, you know, you're turning that love that you would give to someone else and you're turning it back inward to you. As you can see here, there's a male and female right there. You know, those are the divine counterparts, you know, that is needed for something new to happen, a new birth of something. You know, I see this even more so reflected with the King of Cups, and you also had the High Priestess here. So you have the male and you have the female here as well, reflected in that. A highly emotionally intuitive sign with the King, another highly intuitive sign with the High Priestess. So here's kind of telling me that there is a new idea of love, a new deeper sense or feeling of love that you are going to experience with these cards, because really you already are the King of Cups for some of you right now. And so it's like really saying that, you know, if you think that feels good up in the sun, you know, wait till you get down and you feel it within you, deep within your gut. You know, you wait until you feel the actual like internal love, you know, the love that makes you just feel good about yourself and just sometimes makes you cry. I totally do that sometimes. But really, it's just saying, like, you know, as much as you can express love and feel love on the outside, you can feel just as much deeply with it, you know, on the internal for yourself. So I think that's what the universe really has in store for some of you out there, is to really get that really deep, deep, deep sense of love, you know, for yourself and for your life, everything that you achieved. Moving on to things in the future and things to consider. So as I said, with that Seven of Wands, to persist and keep moving, I say that because we got the Seven of Pentacles. So here it's really saying another seven, so very synchronistic in that. But with the Seven of Pentacles, you got a farmer who put in a lot of work and now he's seeing his crop grow. And I have a feeling for you, it's like you will be met with challenges, you will be met with resistance and frustration. But as I said, keep going, because you will start to see some returns from your efforts, if that makes sense. You know, if this is a business venture or side hustle, you may see money. If it's something with your workout or health, you could see health benefits. You know, whatever type of abundance you are aiming for, you may start to see a result from taking this new adventure. So keep going. We also got the, Page of Swords here. Page of Swords, again, new ideas, learning new things about yourself. Also, possibility of good news coming in towards you. This comes right underneath that Two of Cups. So I have a feeling here it's just reiterating even more so, you know, this new idea that, you know, you can really have a really deep sense of love, both for your external world and for your personal internal world. You know, this is really telling me that this is going to be a new truth for you, that this is going to help unlock new information, new knowledge or intuition for you as well. And it's just something that ultimately will help guide you throughout life by having the correct belief system built in. We also got the, the Justice card in reverse for you. This card keeps popping up. It's kind of crazy. Again, karma, you know, there's something here with divine karma with this, saying, like, you know, for every action, there's a consequence of some kind, you know. So here, I really feel like for some of you, it's like, you know, you may be faced with certain things from the past catching up with you that maybe you've forgotten about, or things that, you know, maybe thought were okay, whether it be in your relationships or job or whatever it is, whatever may be popping up, you know. But it's asking you to answer them with accountability, you know, and with fairness as well. If someone is trying to dump a lot of responsibilities on you for something that happened in the past that you know you were not responsible for, then you have all the right to stand up for yourself as well and to practice fairness and say, no, only part of that is my share, the rest is yours, you know? So here I think there's going to be an opportunity where you may be faced with something like that, where you're going to be challenged to be fair with yourself. Ultimately, I think that's a big thing to consider when with everything I said before, with trying to form a deep sense of love, self-love, really, with your soul or with yourself. is learning how to be fair and to treat everything in balance in a certain way. So there I kind of see that with the Justice card. You know, there is a certain there's a certain challenge there with facing judgments and criticisms and learning how to be as fair as possible. Sorry, wrong deck. Let's pull out some more cards for clarification. Love, love, love. Okay, love that. Okay. So here we got the 10 of Wands here. It says oppression. So as I said before, this comes in the line of your past. So this really tells me, you know, you had so many good cards in terms of your past reading. So this is just telling me, you know, that there's a cycle that ended. You know, you go from the 10 of Wands back to the Ace of Wands. This really tells me that you let some type of thing go that was very heavy on your shoulders, that made you very overwhelmed or exhausted, whatever it is, whatever that situation may be. And by letting that go, it really released you and allowed you to open up, you know, to experience life in a much better way, where you are more emotionally available in that positive sense. You also got the King of Swords. So here, as I said, you know, similar to that Page of Swords, it's really just saying, you know, you're going to be, with this new truth, it's going to empower you. It's going to guide you in terms of giving you a specific vision of where it is you want to be heading in your life. You know, swords are all about that mental game that we play, you know, our mentality. So I think here, as I said before, creating fairness and creating a correct belief system could happen by going through this journey, you know, of really diving deep into self-love. And so by doing so, you know, it gives you that clarity and peace of mind as well, so that as you move forward, you know exactly where you're supposed to be heading, and you know that you are taken care of and that you are being watched over by the universe, by those who love you. You are supported, you are loved. So all of those things. We also got the Ace of Pentacles as well. Funny to see this, you know, because as I said before, you had the Ace of Wands, you got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the Seven of Wands, you got the Seven of Pentacles. So really, this is telling me for some of you, you know, if what you're starting for this new year is something dealing with money, to either create more money or create a new job, or like start a new job or career, or do a side hustle to gain some extra money on the side. This is really telling me with this double synchronicity right here that, you know, this could be something that could work out for you, you know. Both of these cards are saying the same thing, that you have an opportunity, you got to keep moving and run with it. And if you do so, you will get some type of result from it, you know, a positive result, honestly, you know. Let's pull out another card here for our, what did I just say? Yep. What did I just say again? Yes. Okay, so I've said these two words already. Seven of Wands, I said perseverance. You know, if you are starting something new this year, keep going. Just because you are faced with challenges, do not give up. Do not turn around. Do not back down. You know, you want this for a reason, you know? So I think this is really the universe saying, go for it, you know? Push through, you know? You can handle the BS and frustration, you know, just take it day by day, you know, just try and meet those challenges the best you can every day. Just show up every day, you know, perseverance, you know, discipline. And what did I say before with that King of Swords? Vision. As I said, you know, that new belief system about self-love and how deep it can go for you, it can really guide you and provide you with the vision needed on where you want to head in life. You know, where you see yourself in life, who you see yourself with, doing what type of work, living where, you know. It's something when you have this mental clarity and the correct belief systems in place that you can create a truly authentic vision that is not blindsided or limited by fear, illusion, or doubt, insecurity. Doesn't matter, you know. But this comes in the same line as that King of Swords, as I said, you know. So allow your emotions and your mental clarity to guide you. I think both of them are coming into really good balance for you right now. You know, the mind and heart, they are very intertwined. But if you could get control of both and to understand both, that's a big, powerful tool for you to create whatever life you want. Finally, we got honesty. I love seeing this. This comes in the line with that Justice card reversed. So really, I think, as I said, there's going to be a challenge for some of you when it comes to being fair and accountable with certain actions that may arise up, whether they be legal or just from things in the past. But it's up to you to practice honesty. This is, I think, a test from the universe for some of you to really speak your truth. You know, be honest with whoever you're dealing with, even though it may hurt their feelings and they may not agree. You know, but you can't just put yourself on the firing line for something that isn't true, or for someone who is lying, you know, or who is not willing to take accountability for their side of the truth, you know. So I think there's something here, especially being in that same line where honesty will be something that the universe will try and see where you are at with that. Finally, we got create space. I love seeing this because, as I said, you know, with that, I'm looking at that Ace of Wands particularly. You know, I think for some of you, it really is just, I think it's like not really creating space, but like expanding your space. That's what I really think about when I see create space. It's like, I don't think there's anything here that really you need to remove. Like looking at any of these cards, it really is just saying you're in a good spot, expand, you know? So I think here really in terms of create space, I think it's saying like, you know, your life is ready for a big expansion of some kind, for new experiences, new opportunities, for new growth and development, etc. So I think here by just continuing doing what some of you, if whoever this resonates with, keep doing what you're doing is what I'm saying, you know. Keep diving in deep with your emotions. You know, it will provide clarity for you. It will provide a deep sense of love, which you've never experienced before, because, you know, that happens with all of us. You know, the universe shows us the ultimate potential of how things could be sometimes if we just trust it and dive deep. And also, as you are going and pursuing your personal goals throughout the year, keep going as well. The synchronicity here says there are certain things that are going to come back to you just by going and doing those things. So that's kind of why I see here for some of you guys, all of you wonderful Aries here for the beginning of January. Lots of healing, lots of love, you know, and lots of good things coming your way as long as you continue to pursue them. So if this reading did resonate, don't forget to hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Love hearing comments from y'all. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I want to say thank you for those of you who did for the month of December. Very, very, very grateful for all of you. Well, that's all I got for you right now. I want to say thank you so much again for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Goodbye.